love this. What? Hello, 18. ¿Cómo está ka? Not bad, right? Okay. So, as you all know, there's a new music video, SB19, Visa. I know nothing. I know nothing. I'm going into this blindly. All I've seen is that a lot of reactors that I also watch have already reacted to it, so I'm a little bit late, but I think all of you will be pleased regardless. Hoping I like the song. I have no idea what I'm in for. So yeah, I guess I should introduce myself. My name is Barry. Welcome to the channel. Especially if you're new here, I have to say this fandom has been so lovely so far and very welcoming, and I appreciate that you all actually show up, actually subscribe, actually comment. Um, it's a lot of comments to get through, but as of now, I'm trying to read every single one of them. So please be patient with me. I'm in a very chaotic period of life. So to even make time to do these reactions is kind of nearly impossible right now, but it's what I've committed to. So I'm continuing to do it. So please excuse the chaos. And yeah, I don't think there's that much more to say. Let's just watch the video. Ba-ching! Okay. It's fictional, artistic, entertainment purposes. Okay. Whoa. Is this literally about visas? Ooh, already love this. Oh, the corgi. Mm. This is a vibe. It's so weird. I love it. What? Love the cadence on this song already. I love that jazzy intonation. What is this? I love this. What? I'm already in on it. I want to be in this video. This looks fun. Ooh, those vocals right there. Crispy. So cute. Baby shark. I love that. This is so unique, this song. Okay, I'm starting to get a little bit of what the song is about. Speaking of spaghetti, I live above a Jollibee. You know. Is it your turn, boo-boo? No? His passport just farted at him. I got that part. My cat is confused. Mm.
Why pek wala pa rin dating kahit na ano pa ang gawin Newbie, 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 Newbie.
Oh, boo boo. Wow. Okay, guys. So obviously I struggle a little bit because I'm new to them. It's a lot for me to take in, like lyrically and the visuals and the actual production. So please forgive me. It's gonna take me a little, a couple videos. This is what only my third full video for them, I think. So it's still a lot to take in. So I was trying to pick up the lyrics, but I was just so drawn in by the sound of the song. I've never heard another song like it. I've heard tidbits, right? Like this is a song that weaves in comedy, and I this is a very very weird reference, but there's a song, a French song called "Fou de Fa Fa" from Flight of the Concords, and it's kind of a similar like that comedic approach to what otherwise is actually a very nice song. They don't sound similar at all. But I'm just saying the approach to comedy in this reminded me of that. I know in the first video, some of you had explained to me that some of the kind of inside jokes that I saw in the first video were just like, like standard comedy that you would see in the Philippines. And I could already like pick up on that. And so I'm assuming there's a lot of that in this video. I think I might have explained it in my last video, but I lived in Indonesia for a while, and obviously, please don't slay me. I'm not saying they're the same country. I'm not saying they're similar or anything like that. But the comedy when I used to watch Indonesian TV also reminded me of like kind of this slapstick, like very gesture intensive type of comedy that I saw in this video. So it's not completely like um new to me, I would say. But so going again back into the song itself, right? As I said, I can only pick up as much lyricism as I can pick up because this song draws me in so specifically to certain sounds. The way that it was mixed is almost like very intentionally chaotic in your headphones. So you're literally being pulled, like your brain is being pulled in all these different directions. I love some of the beats that they chose. A lot of these beats are very like primal in a way. I was feeling like there was elements of Afro beats in there, which is very trendy right now. A full conversation I can save for another day. Um, but these beats that they were using and the choice of percussion was just it makes you want to move your body. And then you have all these pauses and jolts where, again, just like the mixing itself, you're pulled in all these different directions. You're also pulled in the different directions of the storyline. So I think I would need to watch this a second time to fully start to grasp the storyline and what the song is actually about. But I think I have an idea, and I might be completely wrong. So there's a risk in saying this, but I think it's this idea that like visas. I've had so many different visas. I've had visa anxiety. If you know what that's like, you know that it can be really, really, really taxing on your body and your mind when you're anxious about your immigration status. So I do understand very much what it's like to be in a situation where a visa can determine which direction your life is going to go and could ruin your life or change your life for the better. So I actually fully understand that situation, and I know they're making the comedy out of it. You're gonna hate this, but I used to watch 90 Day Fiance a lot. There was a few Filipino women on there, and of course they were always judged, and not just them, but almost all of the foreign people on that show are always judged for wanting a visa when it's just so ironic that people would judge someone for that when visas are completely legal, they exist for a reason. People are not able to choose where they're born. So, how can you judge someone for wanting to choose their life path? I think that's a very admirable thing because you're making a choice, right? You're not just letting life happen to you. So, to judge someone for wanting that, I think is very elitist. Further, right, there's this impression that for people who live in developing countries or previously colonized countries, however you prefer to refer to them, visas really can change the entire course of your family history, your health, your financial stability. it can change so many things. So I think kind of talking about this idea of using the visa as a status symbol, as they are referring to it in this song, and kind of like using it as a metaphor for just like dreams or goals, because there was some lyric in there about how he's saying like they'll all look up to me or something like that, right? Like there's this idea that if you've somehow reached a certain level of success, I'm not saying it literally has to be a visa, but that's where the metaphor comes in. If you've reached a certain level of success, then everything is solved. If you put all your energy into gaining this one piece of paper, whether that be a degree or a visa or a wedding certificate or whatever it is, right? Then suddenly you're kind of safe from the critique. You're safe from living in the muck. And obviously that's not true, right? I think there's more to the song, but I'm seeing that they're touching a little bit on that. So I'm going to watch it again because I just want to get a little bit more of this. Boop. Gonna try to pay a little bit more attention to the lyrics, but again, the sound of this song is just so unique that I can't really help myself. It's just so funny that you only hear one horn and there's three of them. That's hilarious. Yeah, success guaranteed.
Sabi ng marami swerte raw ang mga katapang
Right.
tae. Sabi na iloyo ng nilagad at sila na may panay. Amoy
Ew, I didn't catch that the first time.
wag lang bubuka. Ako'y samurai malaki
Okay, yeah.
na talimim may aray. Teka lang. Di naman kailangan pang ikaw ipagyabang. Hahayaan ko na lang ang mga madlang people lang umawit ang mundong aking tinagusan. Ano raw? Take it down. Tunay ka maingay when you don't have to make a sound. And that's what's up, that's what's up.
He sounds like Eminem on this verse, which is a crazy thing to say.
Anong araw humiling? Sa bulala ako'y nagbang bang bang. Walang araw ko ay
Right. Like you used to wish for this, wish to have the option to travel anywhere, social mobility. Right. Like you're always going to be searching for the next thing, the next visa, the next indicator of success.
Ang hirap talagang lumipad kahit na may
That's a beautiful line.
kaya mo na kailangan pa ng visa.
Like you can be internally so prepared for success. You can possess all the skills, but if that piece of paper, again, whether it's a visa, a degree, if that's not there, you're not deemed valid or worthy by a lot of the institutions in the world. That's gross too. Right, you just keep grinding. Right. If you work hard at it now, someday you'll get there. That's kind of generationally what we're told. And statistically, for billions of people, it's just not true. Working hard does not guarantee success.
Na para bang spaghetti lang. May sa baba sa taas meron ng David, Pasco, M. Jacinto, Oro, Trigo, Bruno, Nico, Joseph. Ay, baka naman. Pablo.
Yeah. Because then there are some people who don't work as hard as you, do work as hard as you, but they just happen to have luck on their side. And that's like, you think, well, maybe this time it's my turn to be lucky. Especially when it comes to things like immigration, especially when there's a lottery system. Again, I really want to be in this video.
Kahit na ano pa ang gawin. Why back, wala pa rin dating. Kahit na ano pa ang gawin. Newbie, 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 Newbie.
Yeah, okay. So, yeah, I talked about it enough during, but I definitely understand a little bit more. Obviously, there's still a lot of like inside jokes that I just can't quite relate to, but they're contextually detectable. Like I get the gist, right? Um, yeah, I think also just going back to the song, the cadences are just super, super cool. Every verse, every phrase almost is completely unexpected. There's no expected melody, there's no expected rap flow, there's no expected structuring to the actual song. So that's actually really cool and unique. Yeah, I think this would sound really, really good in a club, like with a proper sound system. I feel like there's a lot of sounds in there that kind of require a more HD listening setting. So yeah, I think that's gonna be it. That was really fun. You know, I like things like this that are thought provoking, especially when it's unexpected. I'm sure there's other meanings that can be drawn and interpreted from this that I just didn't pick up on, or maybe I did, but there's more nuance that I haven't considered. So yeah, I would love to hear other interpretations of it from you guys in the comments. But yeah, I'm glad I finally got to it. It was really fun. And yeah, I'm continuing to enjoy my journey with SB19. I'm really glad that you guys have continued to be so lovely and embracing. So thank you, and let me know what you want me to react to next from them. I know there's already kind of a running list, but I need reminders sometimes. So please also comment that down below. And thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you. Bye.